All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Just like every Monday. I could have stayed in bed. I should have stayed in bed. All right. What do we got here? We got an overnight range. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Mr. Nicolas Gomez, the man from Paris. Good morning. All right. So we're in this overnight range. We had obviously that flush from Friday. Recovery. How far are we into this? About 50% already. 50% recovery there. Are the bulls wanting to push further up today? No, we'll find out. Good morning. Where's VWAP? VWAP down at 760. So what would I be looking for today? Previous day closed all the way down at 673. Potential gap fill. Gaps love to be filled. And then the potential gap fill reversal for the upside if bulls really are going to continue their move up. So key for patience today. I don't think we have much news. We had a yellow folder event at 8:30. I'm sorry. We do have news. Yellow folder at 11:30. Take a look at the news. New York Fed inflation expectations. That's at 11 a.m. So hopefully by then I'll be long gone. Trump speaks at 7:10. Ooh, it's good to know. Alexa, arm for 7 o'clock. All right, good. We do have 7 a.m. And again, my times are Arizona. I'm 3 hours behind New York Eastern. So that is 10:10 New York. All right, good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Back at it. We're starting to pop out of this range. I would think they're going to fake that first and then come back down somewhere. Need for patience today. Casino opens in 2 minutes. All right, casino opening in 2 minutes. All right, let me take a look at the charts here while we get ready for the open. Khalid Mohammed, good morning, sir. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I hope you had a great weekend. All right, casino opens in 30 seconds. And see where VWAP, pivot point, 700, 740. All right, let's see what happens today. Let's try not to get trapped. And casinos open now. See if they're really going to come out of the gates rallying. Would think they're going to have to fade this first, but they are pushing. Trying to push. Jesse James in the house. Good morning, brother. All right, so I'm thinking they're gonna have, if they're gonna push up, they probably have to come back down and test EWAP 740 area, bottom of this range. The question is, do I want to short that or wait for continuation first? Choppy now. And chop. Take a look at the one. Ooh, there's the play that I was looking for. A little too. And the fake out to the 200 SMA and bounce right at the 200. Ooh, what a fake out. Oh, are they going to continue to push up? Good morning, Peter. It bounced it at the 200 SMA right now. What a fake out to the downside. A nice bounce at the 200. So Bull's starting to push up. Chop. Tom H., good morning, brother. Good morning. Welcome everyone to the stream. Good morning. Good morning. Bulls are pushing here. See if the bears come back and test those moving averages. Bulls breaking out. They're pushing. Looks like we got a directional day right off the bat. Mr. Structure, good morning. Indeed. Happy Monday to everyone. Man, Bulls making a move. Previous day high is all the way down, up at 900. So far, this was the pullback entry that touched the 200 SMA. I was hoping for something lighter, but Bulls still in control. Still no significant pullback just yet. All right, they're coming down for those moving averages. See how far they go. Big candle. Got some bulls up there. All right. Came back down to test the 20 SMA and 9 EMA. That it? Are they going to start building their move to the downside? Or bouncing it at 800? $50 points up, 50 points back down. All right, let's bring in the 15-minute opening range. There we go. Point drop, 50-point pop. And right back up. It's choppy. That might have been the pullback entry right there. That might have been the entry right there at the 20 SMA. So looking like a directional day to the upside, and that may have been the entry. Bummer. $15-minute opening range breakout would be at 849. That's the top of the 15-minute opening range. Still can't find a pattern. Still tricking us. Arlo's buy every dip? Yeah, I guess. It's like a directional day to the upside. So had this pulled back to the 200 and this pulled back to the 20 SMA, and they both bounced to the T. Zen Trader is long, going for that 15-minute open range breakout. You give me another pullback then? All right. See if we get another pullback here, and let's try a long. See if the 90 MA holds. Still chopping. Still chopping. Let's see if they flush this again. Flushing that 90 MA versus the bounce. They bounce it, then we got a directional day, but it's chop. Huh. All right, they're going for that breakout, 15-minute open range breakout. So far, it has been pulling back to the 9 and the 20 and bouncing. Still can't find a pattern. I mean, it is forming an ascending channel. Choppy at best. Here's another touch of that 9. They're going to start building the channel. They can't get out of there. Ugh. It's chop. All right, they're bouncing from the 9. Every little pullbacks are being bought up, but it's chop. All right, 15-minute open range. High is that 850 area. Zen Trader going for that pivot point to the top. I'm liking the longs, but not liking this chop. Chop it. Chop it, chop it. All right, so far every touch of that 9 has bounced. But it's a ascending channel. It's significant chop. We've got no news today, no catalyst. Trump speaks, I believe, at 9 something. 10 a.m. No, they're hovering up here. Not liking the hovering up here. Usually the hovering, the ride back down. All right, let's see if they bounce again to 20. So far, if that's the ascending channel, then this is the bottom of that channel. Let's see what they do here. Trying to find a pattern, and so far it's been chopped. All right, they bounced it. So that could be your ascending channel there. All right, maybe that is the Ricky. So far, they have been bouncing it at the 20 SMA to the T, building that ascending channel, but it's a little choppy. That could have been the entry right there. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Going for the opening range breakout there. 15-minute opening range breakout about to play at 849. Then you got the pivot point all the way up at 890. Pulling it back in the breakout. Again, Ape. Ugh. All right. Wrapping some opening range breakout players. See if it's a trap or just pull back to the support of the bottom of that channel. Here we go. Another test of the 9 and the 20. There's the pop. Continues, I guess, now in that channel. Playing the 9 and the 20 as support. Every time it pops, comes back down, tests, until it doesn't. Stop it. Your pullback being bought up. Here they come back down. Chop is real. All right, every pullback is being bought up. Look at that. Carlos, I don't know if you're stupidly long. I think there is a good play to that pivot point. It's just a chop fest, that's all. Do you think they're going after 890, 900? Christopher Zaze, good morning. It's definitely playing that channel for sure. Up and down, but they are in an ascending channel. Just rubber banding it back and forth, climbing. All right, previous day high, Friday's high was 902. Anticipated this. Let's take a look at the channel now that's been built. And made it to that pivot point, about to make it to the pivot point, 90, 900 area. And again, rubber banding in that channel. Carlos, close your eyes and buy. Yeah, getting close to that. Getting close to that, and then it's when it flushes everybody out, right? Then when I finally get in. All right, here we go. Here goes the pullback. All right, let's see if that 20 SMA holds. That's the full channel to channel pullback. See if that 20 SMA holds, or that's it. Your Chan is trading 30-minute breakouts at high with 4 point. Josh, 23,905. That's the pivot point. Has a large sell order, so I do think that's the target right now. I do think it's going after that pivot point. Let's see how far this pullback gives us, and then we'll hop on. Attempt to hop on this. All right, that's a full, getting close to full channel to channel play there. See if they flush or they hold here. All right, they're trying to exaggerate this pullback. Let's see if it holds and it's the bounce, or... All right, Trump talks in about 5 minutes, I think. Alexa, stop. Trump talks in 10 minutes. We're going to hop along. We're going to hop along at the bottom of that channel and see if these bulls continue to push up. If I get pushed down too much, then I'm out. Only giving it 15 points. All right, not liking it. We could try to hop on along maybe a VWAP. Or hop on here again if this was just a little stop hunt run. Let's try it one more time. We're going to try it one more time. All right, looks like direction has shifted now, so I got to be careful trying to long now the reversal of this play. got to come back into that channel and continue to push up. If these moving averages become resistance, then we in trouble. Otherwise, potential move all the way up to that pivot point at 900. You got to push. Here's the make or break area, the moving averages. If the moving averages become resistance, then that's all she gave us to the upside for now. I'll have to get out again. Frank, Financial Juice. All right, those moving averages now becoming resistance, of course, when I enter. All right, starting to get back into that channel. Let's see if we can get a quick move up to 880 again. You got to push. Struggling to get back into that channel. And they're pushing. I'm on, bullsies. Brickell, crypto trader. Good morning, brother. All right, let's see if we can get that play to 890, the top of the channel. Ugh. Chop, man. Chop is real. You ain't going up, Carlos. Got to get back into the channel, and it's struggling, but it has been a chop. It has been a chop fest even to the move up, so got to be a little patient here. If we get the pivot point play all the way up to 890, 900, we're good. They have to get back in. All right, I'm gonna make. Let's see, where's the top of that channel? 880. So let's not get too greedy. Can we get 890 on this? Ugh. No continuation. Top. The chop is real. Still unable to get back into that channel, huh? All right, so pivot point is all the way up at 890. Where's my out? Ooh, I think I'm a little too aggressive here. Let's go with 885. Considering I was in drawdown. And chopping up and down. Not liking it. I think that's it for now. Let's see if we get. Let's wait. Let's be flat for Trump. I don't want to be. I don't want to be a hero trying to stay in a position while Trump speaks. So out for now. Let's see if there's any reaction first, and then we'll try to hop back in. So somebody asked, how do you know Trump is speaking? Financialjuice.com. Trump speaks in 1 minute right there. My time is 3 hours behind New York Eastern, so 10:10. All right, here we go again. Another pullback. Just a choppy move up. Not liking it. I think we're going to wait. I think this chop means a big move is coming, but let's wait for continuation. And continuing to chop. Yeah, once I noticed that it couldn't get back into the channel, I said let it go, take the profit for now. We can always hop on that long again, but it's in and out of patterns. It can't stay in a invalid pattern. Carlos, this is like watching paint dry. Yeah, man. I do think the play is going all the way up to 900 for that pivot point touch, but see profit, take profit. I was in drawdown anyway, so I'm okay taking a little bit of profit now, recovering, and on to the next setup. All right, so bottom of that channel again. Man, this is the move now that we were looking for. All right, see if it breaks down. It flushes, yeah, there's the flush. All right, if it starts flushing, then that could be it for now. Carlos, Trump needs to say something about AI. Let's hop onto the Hakanashi candles. Let's see what the candles on the Hakanashi side are telling us. I'm looking at wicks. Hakanashi's telling us stay out. Look at that nastiness. We are starting to see maybe the first red candle. Let's see if this is a reversal on this move up. But I think for now, I'm going to watch till we get some direction here. All right, the channel they were in is done. The ascending channel is out of play. Now we got to figure out what the next pattern will be. Peter Chan, 5-minute 9 EMA is holding. Yeah, it keeps coming down to that 9 EMA and bounces, but it's wicky. Let's take a look at the 5-minute Ikanashi again. And on the 5-minute, you can see the blue line is the 9 EMA. And boom, boom, boom. Every touch has been holding for now. Look at this chop. So they were in an ascending channel. They just hop onto a descending channel now, which they love to do, in and out of channels. Makes it even more difficult to trade it. All right, now let's find out if this is the pattern that's forming here. Starting to build a strong descending channel, very tight. Is that now the new pattern they're falling into? It's tight. One thing we do know about these bears and their tight descending channel is they're nasty with it. Yep. Goddamn bears. They're good at these channels. VWAP, where's VWAP? All the way down to 800. I guess it'd be a patience game. Peter Chan letting us know that the 2-minute 9 EMA is curving down. Did not cross, but curving down. Yeah, I think this channel, it's a very tight channel. They're pushing it down. Picking up some steam here. Oh yeah. Choppy day. Choppy day to trade. Not liking this chop. All right. VWAP all the way down to 800. This is a quick move down. If they don't pop out of this, then they're going to flush this all the way down to VWAP minimum. All right, let's approaching the top of that channel. Let's see if they continue on that pattern. We're in that pattern. Yep. They're continuing in that channel. I think there's going to be a quick flush to 800 now. Or VWAP. But it's chop fest. All right, here comes the VWAP 20 SMA touch on the 5-minute. Not quite the VWAP touch. Carlos, this is sad. Yeah, they're playing nasty today. Today's scalp it. I'm surprised they didn't do the 900, the pivot point touch at 890, 900. They faked out some bulls up there. They brought them all the way back down to 800. So overnight high is 791. VWAP's at 800. You're going to start seeing some resistance around or support around 800, 790. Jesus Morales, possible long to 843. We still haven't had NQ can do anything. We just haven't touched VWAP yet. We're about to touch VWAP yet, so I want to see what they do at VWAP. Are they going to flush VWAP, potentially reverse the entire open? Just typical. That can happen. We're at VWAP right now and the 20 SMA on the 5-minute. Let's hop onto the 5-minute real quick. Boom, little bounce here. But in terms of Fibonacci, we've given up more than 50% of the move to the upside. We'll see. I got to find a pattern first. I'm not seeing any pattern. So far, they've been in that channel, extended now. See if this is a fake out pump, and then they to the top of this channel and bring it right back down. Carlos still holding along. Oh man. Well, if this is the VWAP touch and the bounce, then like I said, I'm surprised they didn't get that pivot point touch at 890. Just be a pullback on this move, setting a higher low. But I'm going to wait for confirmation at this point. Been way too choppy. Yeah, I was surprised on this move that we didn't get the full pivot point. We flush in that channel right back down, and we're in a descending. Bears are making their move now. So if we literally fake out the bounce and come right back down, which is what bears love to do, there's more movement, there's more downside. If they bounce it here, then I guess the move potentially for that pivot point at 890 is in play. But again, just too choppy for me. Too choppy. Opportunity awaits. Good morning. All right, looks like the VWAP bounce is in play. VWAP bounce playing out. Carlos, here we go to the moon, baby. And looks like that was the bounce, VWAP bounce. Ugh. Jesus Morales. Yeah, I think, didn't you talk about the bounce to somewhere up there? I think you called it earlier. All right, so they bounced VWAP. Now they're coming back up. Cooper. Jesse James back in the house. Good morning. Nicolas got that long at VWAP. Yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda for me. Jesse James up about 1,700 on all his accounts. Nice. Now it looks like that pivot point is about to happen. Pivot point bounce. What's the play? Sorry, the VWAP bounce. Nicholas Gomez, I met my profit target once. It was an accident. All right, now bulls have established their move. McLovin's kind of disappointed. Oh, I haven't checked the Tradeify updates. What are the Tradeify updates, McLovin's? I know they were talking about it was going to be a big deal. All right, so we got that pivot point up there at 900. That was the VWAP bounce to the pivot point. Now the question is that the short? Or they're going to push it hard? I got to get out of here pretty soon. What time is it? Yep. McLovin's telling us the Tradeify update, no 7-day payouts, but still have consistency, so about a 6-day payout. Got it. Is that on their, oh, that's on their evals though, right? Not on their straight to funded. Project X, got it. Oh, Project X 2, got it. All right, still no pivot point touch. Still hinting at that pivot point touch, and no pivot point yet. Peter Chan, all done, 240 bucks. All right, I'm gonna hop on. I'm gonna try an along here off of the bounce of the 9 EMA. Gonna be pretty tight. See if we can get back into this channel. If not, then I'm gonna probably only give it about 10-15 point stop. Needs to happen quick or I'm out. Come on. Come on. Ooh, that was not pretty. Back into range. Get back into that channel. Come on. Back into that channel. Come on. Trump arrived at Stowe. Oh, man. All right, that means I got to close this. Come on, give me 880. 880. Come on, let's go. 880, quick. Quicker, I got to close you. God damn it, I got to close you. All right, Trump's about to speak. I got to close this. I got to do that. Oh, I don't want to be stuck in a Trump flush. Carlos, have no fear. Trump is here. All right, let me just make sure I'm closed on all my positions. Yes. I was looking for that quick 880, 890 touch, but I don't want to stay in a position with Trump speaking. And I gotta get the hell out of here, guys, pretty soon. making that pivot point difficult. 888.90 just keeps teasing it. There's the candle I was looking for. All right, Trump speaking now. All right. Let's take a look at financial news real quick. All right, there's the pivot point touch. Just made it difficult today. Carlos to the moon. But still, no pivot point touch, man. It just keeps hinting that pivot point touch and won't do it. Here we go. Maybe this is the break of 900 finally. Carlos, zero fear. All right, we are starting to All right, so far, nothing on the Trump news. Let's see if we get another pullback. If they're really going to push above that pivot point and above 900, then I'll wait for the next pullback and see if we can hop on this. Nicholas Gomez, Trump is speaking now. All right. Structure. Sorry, boss. Did not want to scare. No, I was watching that Trump news. I don't want to. I've been caught in a bad Trump reaction, so not scaring at all. All right, so Trump speaking. I don't know what he's speaking on, and I guess the market is going crazy. Here we go. Here's that pivot point touch, and are they going to exaggerate it and push right through it? All right, looking like less chop now and more continuation now to the upside. 81. They're going to pop that pivot point. All right, they came to the pivot point, started to take a pullback. And we're looking at a pivot point breakout here. Risky as hell. God damn. And flush down the pivot point. Another touch of that 9 EMA. Can we get a touch of the 20 SMA? All right, there's a bounce there on that 9. They're going for that pivot point bounce, pivot point pop. God damn. Bullseye. All right, here comes another touch of that 9. Carlos permabull today, bro. All right, let's play the breakout. Play the breakout of that pivot point. Any flush below the 9, then I got to get out. Very risky. Play the breakout, but let's see if we get it. Nah, I got to get out of here. Ooh, flush below the 9 now. The 20 can't hold. I got to get out. Very risky pivot point break play. So I'm not giving it more than a flush below the 20. Not liking it. It's topping. Can't push the pivot point. Can't pop the pivot point. And if it flushes that 20 SMA, I'm out. Out. No pivot point break there. So let's see where the next low is going to be. I try it one more time. That was a stop hunt run. Then they got my stop. Let's see if they pop it from here. Nope. Can't get above those moving averages. Come on. They want that pivot point break. Let's go. It's either a pivot point break or a nasty flush. It's a nasty flush. I'm done for the day. Couldn't get the right timing today. Carlos, every little flush is a buy until it isn't. Heavy resistance here at this pivot point. They're going to have to pop it quick. Ugh. All right, if they flush below this, I got to get out. This will be the last trade of the day. Just couldn't get the right timing today. Struggling to get above those moving averages. Making it difficult on this pivot point break to the upside. Ugh. All right, if it flushes below this wick, I have to call it. There. Now it's getting into a descending channel. Ugh. The NQ today. So now I got to be careful for this descending channel that's forming that like I'm caught in the wrong direction here. All right, let me set my stop. I can't give it more than this. If it flushes me out, it flushes me out. Not, then we're looking for a pivot point breakout. Geo stock trade. Yeah, man, I agree with you. Carlos up and away. Well, we need this pivot point break. Not giving him more than that stop. Unfortunately, that'll be my last trade of the day. Struggled finding direction today, but let's see if we can get this pivot point pop. Otherwise, calling it a day. Peter Chan, NQ is being annoying. We all know it wants to go up. Ooh. I'm not moving that stop. If it takes my stop, then be it. And that'll be it for the day. Nasty, ugh. Nasty. All right, guys, that's it for today. We're down. See if that's the stop hunt run. No, I don't want to do it. Too choppy for me. Down 255 per account for the day, and I will see you guys tomorrow Or for the Asia session, I'll see you guys tonight, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Nasty NASDAQ. Playing it too choppy, but little minor loss. Maybe I'll come back for a power hour a little later. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you all tomorrow.